we are facing a crisis situation currently across of the country, across of the globe. The situation is tense owing to the coronavirus outbreak. This is a time we've got to really stay calm, be positive. It may be difficult, but it's certainly not impossible. Today, we also have joining us, just at this minute, Sri Ravi Shankar, who is a spiritual leader. He's been quite active on his social media platforms, giving out messages to people on how to keep your mind calm. Meditation is possibly the best way out. Sri, thank you very much for joining us. Your take on the Janta curfew today. What do you feel is going to be the result of people refrain a little while?
Prevention is always better, and this is the best form to prevent this disaster that is taking the world by storm. And we have to follow this, and not just one day, it's not enough. आज शाम को रात को 9 बजे आके सब celebrate करें, इसमें तो गड़बड़ हो जाएगा.
Okay.
We have to maintain this for few more days, at least couple of weeks, so that the virus is totally out from this continent. For that, we all have to cooperate and use this time for doing something creative, you know. Whenever some creative articles or creative work has happened, it has happened in solitude.
Okay.
जो अच्छे बॉलीवुड की मूवी किसी ने लिखा है, वो तो एकांत में ही लिख पाए, है ना? कोई बढ़िया सा गाना भी जिसने भी लिखा है, वो अपने आप बैठ के कर पाए. तो ये एकांत का समय है, इसमें सृजनात्मकता को हम बाहर ला सकते हैं. We can come out with lot of creative ideas. So I would appeal to everybody, don't get panicked, don't get frustrated, don't get depressed. This is the time you think and come out with some good creative project that you can do.
Well, this is also a time that has really triggered a lot of anxiety and panic. If it is, when you say don't get worried, don't panic, don't be anxious, is there a few methods and means that you would tell us to follow so we could really have control over our mental health?
Yes, meditation. First, pranayama. You know, Ujjayi pranayama is something you can do. Breathing from the back of the throat with a little sound. Just like when you go to, when you are snoring, when you are sleeping, there is that gentle sound that comes from back of the throat. This is called Ujjayi pranayam. We can do Ujjayi pranayam, we can do Nadi Shodhan pranayam, we should do Bastrika, and straw breath. This is something that can reduce your anxiety. Breathe in through the nose and slowly breathe out through the mouth. Like, you know, as though you are breathing through a straw.
Okay.
Like that. This pranayam itself can reduce your anxiety. It can slow it down. Your BP is high. It will normalize the BP. And after this, you must sit and meditate. And meditation, I tell you, is the most important thing to boost your immune system, to bring inner strength to you. Yeah? So at these hours of crisis, we need spiritual strength.
Right.
And that can come by meditation and by chanting, listening to some chanting.
Okay.
You know, chantings can also, Hanuman Chalis ho, yeah, you know, Vishnu Sahasranam. Put the tape on and sit and listen to the chanting. That can also bring enormous inner power to you. But meditation in itself, this can be done by anybody. People across the religion and caste and creed, everybody can do. And now I'm leading these meditations, worldwide meditations every day, 3 to 4 times.
Yeah, we hear that you've gone digital, Sri.
Correct. In digital, you know, an app, there is the Sattva app is there. I have made number of meditation in all languages. So people can just sit and go through the guided meditation. They don't have to do anything.
You've called off visitors, we hear, and you're leading by example. You're not stepping out. You've called off all of your one-on-one appointments, meetings. And how
Yes,
long do you
yes.
plan to self-isolate, Shri Shri?
You know, our ashram is all, the doors are closed, everybody is in their rooms, no visitors are allowed, all courses are done only online now. So online we are teaching everything. People in their home can do pranayama, meditation, yoga, and find the inner spiritual strength.
Shri Shri, now's the time that you need to evolve. There are, it calls, this crisis certainly calls for a lifestyle change, or for one person to really individually transform. How would you really suggest? How can people really turn themselves around to be a lot more calm, do things that they may not have done in the past, to stay at home and maybe connect with your family members? It's going to be hard to make that complete shift for someone who's been busy, constantly working, on the run. To come back home and to be at home is going to be a task for them.
You know, actually it appears to be so hard. You know what feedback I got is people suddenly start enjoying. They had no time, they were on a rat race the whole time. Now they get all the time to themselves and people are able to relax. And I tell you, lakhs and lakhs of them are joining for meditation. Now they get real interest. It's intrigued them to go deep in. And one sitting in meditation, that's it. That's good enough for them to, you know, feel that inner strength and calmness.
Shri Shri, what is your view
because they don't have the taste of meditation. That's why this anxiety is there. Those who know how to meditation, they know how to conquer their negative emotions.
Right. This is certainly an opportunity for us to really come to meditation. If that hasn't really been, there hasn't been an opportunity for people to sit down to learn meditation, maybe this is the time. But when it comes down to social distancing, Shri Shri, if you could tell us, the assumption is that you could, you know, disconnect with the outside world but mingle with the family members inside your house. What's your opinion on social distancing? And how would you really resist affection of sorts with your family members?
You know, one who has the ability to run should also have the ability to stand still. So, when we could do socializing so much, we should take a distancing also, and we can do it. You know, first day it may appear to be little awkward, little difficult. That happens with anything when you do for the first time. But I'm sure we will be able to feel better, we'll get accustomed to it. It's just a matter of few weeks, not just one day, I tell you. Few weeks till we conquer this war on the virus. One more thing I would ask people to strengthen their immune system. For this, they should avoid white sugar. It has been proved that 1 teaspoonful of white sugar can bring down your immunity by 50% for next 2 hours. So it is not the time to bring down our immunity. So stay away from white sugar. Use jaggery or honey if at all you need to. Change your eating style, you know. And also use some of the Ayurvedic things like haldi, turmeric with little pepper. Alone, turmeric doesn't get absorbed. If you use turmeric with just a little pinch of pepper in it, it is the best antiviral thing. You know, it helps in common fever and everything. So it is proved to be antiviral. And amrit is another Ayurvedic herb which is available all over the country. These are the things that we should take precautions and boost our immune system, do some yoga, eat proper food and in limited quantities. Because when you have nothing much to do, you normally get the tendency to keep eating more. But that will again be very, it's counterproductive as far as your immune system is concerned. So we must take care of our immune system.
Shri Shri, most of us are very keen to know what could be your diet on a daily basis. Do you want to really sort of explain to us what does your day look like from start to the end? And we'd like to hear what is your diet? You're fit, sharp,
My
focused.
diet is simple, very simple. Morning, some fruits I take, and
Okay.
then that's it. I take sometimes brunch. That's around 11 o'clock. I have some little bit carbohydrate, some vegetable,
Okay.
rice, dal, roti, and normal Indian food. And evening also I take second meal around
And
6
what is a
o'clock.
conscious effort you make while eating those meals? Anything that you consciously do?
No, when I eat, I eat. I 100% in that.
Okay.
You know, you can learn. You don't need to learn from. You can learn from your kids.
Huh.
When the children at home, babies at home, when they eat, they're so focused in eating. They're so immersed in it. That itself becomes a sort of meditation. So you give that time to yourself when you eat. Better not talk, not watch anything else, but focus on eating the food. And one more thing I would add is this is the time also we should be grateful for all those people who are putting their life at risk
True.
and are serving the society. The home delivery people, and then those who are running, the hospitals, paramedical staffs, doctors, and soldiers and police force especially. They are trying to keep the society calm. All these services need to be remembered. You don't have to make a big noise about it, but gratefulness from your heart, from your mind, will bring that good vibrations in society,
Now,
positive vibrations.
right, absolutely. You spoke about vibrations there, Shri Shri. This I couldn't help but ask you. There is a lot of talk about how there could be a celestial explanation to this. A larger story behind this pandemic. It's unfortunate, but there could be a lot of meanings that people can draw out of it. Particularly, a few astrologers have been trying to draw parallels to science and astrology. They're correlating this. They claim that the 5 p.m. Time that has been given out for people to come out and applaud for our corona warriors. That's the time where the moon is passing to a new nakshatra. The playing of the bells and the clapping there, the cumulative vibration will encourage blood circulation in the body. This is, of course, apparently the reason also why you have big gong-like bells in temples. What's your view on that?
These could be ideas, could be imaginations of different people.
Okay.
But as far as I am concerned, I would go with a scientific temper unless and until something has very good scientific evidence. We don't need to neither believe it nor doubt it. It is a possibility. All that is possible. Universe has multiple possibilities, but I would say we should always go with the scientific temper. Yeah. We cannot claim things which we are not very sure about. If we are sure about it, it should be put to test. Yeah.
Shri Shri, here is a time where lots of theories coming in that this is also Kalyug. Each religion has its own way of saying it. In English, you better call it end of the world. People call this end of the world. Your view on that? Is this Kalyug?
No doubt it is Kalyug, but it's not the end of the world. We have cycles. It is a Kala Chakra. It always goes around. It is not linear. When people think on linear terms, they find it an end. But we think here in India spherically. In a sphere, there is no end. So it's not the end of the world at all. Don't get into that panic, idea. But one thing is for sure, see, last year the planet saw so much of unrest. It started in Chile, then it was in Argentina, then it was in Colombia, Venezuela, all of South America. Then there were demonstrations almost in every part of the world. There was in the Middle East, in Iran, then in India, and also in the Hong Kong for a long time. Now, there was so much unrest, a particular period of 8-9 months.
Yeah.
There was agitation everywhere. But now, with this corona coming up, it has in some way united people of the whole globe. Nature has really taken a stick to tell people, don't forget your human nature. Stop fighting with each other. Come together in a sense of cooperation and compassion. And this is the lesson I think nature has taught us through this epidemic. Let us take only the positive things and move on. Otherwise, we will sit and sulk and feel a doomsday is coming up and all sorts of ideas which will press the panic button in us.
Right.
We shall not encourage such things. This is a cleansing that is happening of the mind and heart and soul of our society, of our people. Let us all follow the laws, follow the rules meticulously, keep social distancing, fight with the virus, and help the daily wage people. You know, it's the daily wage people are the most hit. I would suggest everyone, those who can, gather in your own areas food packets that would suffice for a week and give it to the daily wage people who live hand to mouth. Art of Living has taken up this big initiative. We are starting this in Mumbai. From tomorrow, about 10,000 people, daily wage workers, will be supplied with their 1 week supplies. So I would encourage every NGO and other communities, and we'll also be there. Our volunteers will also be there. Let's all do this together. And don't forget to use Ayurvedic herbs like Shakti drops and Amrit, and refraining from sugar. I'm repeating it once again. And have limbu water, lemon water, which can keep your body more alkaline to prevent from this virus
Any
attack.
virus attack for that matter. People are quite conscious about themselves, wanting to do a diet or so. You know, there are many kinds of diets like the keto diet. You want to do intermittent fasting. All of this at a time like this. Your view on those modern day diets there, Shri Shri?
You know, there are so many theories and not everything will suit everybody. We must not just go like that. The keto diet and all, some people it has not been very good. For some others it has given them great benefits. Intermittent fasting is good. People can follow that. Again, consult a nutritionist or a physicist, your own doctor, before you venture on any of those. Huh? But this you can do. Drink lemon water, everybody can do. Not with sugar, just little drop of lemon in water that can make the water alkaline. Because you know our Indian food is very acidic in nature. Everywhere, आचार के बिना तो खाना नहीं खाता है, रुचता नहीं, जचता नहीं, आचार खाते हैं, फिर तीखे तीखे मसाले होते हैं. तो all this food and then भरवा, हर सब्जी में हम भरवा के मसाला भर के उसको खाते हैं. भरवा भिंडी, भरवा बैंगन, भरवा टोमेटो, भरवा आलू, भरवा करेला. इससे क्या होता है, उसमें बहुत एसिडिक हो जाता है शरीर. एसिडिक सिस्टम जितना होता है उतना वायरस अटैक के लिए वी आर प्रोन टू वायरस अटैक. तो हमें ये अल्कलाइन थोड़ा ध्यान देना चाहिए. सब्जियों को, you know, vegetables, you steam it with a little salt, you take it, not with too much masala. Masala is needed, no doubt. And rasam is said to have 40 medicinal properties. One of it is for South India में पूरा ये rasam करते हैं. You know, the rasam they use. This rasam seems to prevent viruses, different type of viruses. You know, when our grandmothers used to give us rasam when we were sick with fever or cold, we used to make fun of it. We used to make fun of them. But today, they say this is really, it has 40 medicinal properties.
True.
So I would recommend people to make rasam and drink. Okay?
Absolutely. Shri Shri, at a time like this, on a quick note, if you talk about positivity, it's of course, that's something that all of you propagate, and so have you. It's very difficult to really be positive and upbeat when in a situation where a lot of people, their family members have been struck with coronavirus, their friends, they themselves keeping themselves isolated, giving up on all of the worldly pleasures, including stepping out and doing their regular work. Many of them not going to gyms is a disaster for them. To really be positive at a time like this, your take on that?
I know. You know, when everything goes according to you, being positive is nothing great.
Yeah.
At this time, you have to make an effort to be positive. And I tell you, it's not impossible. It's difficult, no doubt. And youth always want to do something that is difficult. Like, take this as a challenge and keep yourself positive. All the best. We're all there. We're all together, connected in the social media. Let's keep working on this, okay?
Right.
Namaste.
Shri Shri, thank you very much. You have been quite helpful in sensitizing people. Are you also going to be applauding for those Corona warriors this evening?
I am alone here, so there'll be nobody who will see me applauding, but definitely in my heart I will wish them all good, and I'm doing it right away. I'm not waiting for 5 p.m. I'm doing it right away now.
And you said that people must be in isolation for a little longer period as well. Would you still say that this one day we are going to use to sensitize ourselves?
One day is nothing. One day is nothing. Please don't think in one day you have conquered.
We are sensitizing ourselves today.
Correct. This is an exercise, let us see, and we need to continue this at least for a few more days.
When you say few days, would you say 14 days?
Well, maybe with 10 days or 2 weeks. Not too long. Please don't worry. It won't continue for months and months. No. Okay?
Sure. Shri Shri, thank you very much. Thank you. Please do stay safe. All right, that was Shri Shri Ravi Shankar there, giving out a tip or two on how to keep yourself balanced during this crisis.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.